Welcome my young zombie-killing apprentices. Want to collect all those parachuting cosmetics-filled pumpkins? Red Rum is here for you. In this video, I'll give you tips on when to stop the tank, what to do when you stop, moving towards the smoke marking the pumpkin, finding the pumpkin, grabbing the pumpkin, getting more time to find it if needed, helping out your teammates, and getting the tank moving again. Let's get started. So, once the tank starts moving, there will be a pumpkin parachute drop every 600 meters. Most tank routes have 3 drops, the last one at 1,800 meters. To win the match, you'll then need to get another 200 to 400 meters. But some routes are longer, and you might have a 4th drop at 2,400 meters, another at 3,000 meters. I don't know the highest number. I just concentrate on each 600-meter segment one at a time. Just be aware of the number of meters it is going to stop at as you're getting close. Try not to leave the tank to go do something just before you hit the drop distance. If you can, try to push it a little further to the drop point and then stop and leave it. But also, stop the tank as soon as the find the candy message appears. The further you go, the higher the chances the pumpkin ends up in the fog. You can often still get it, but it's better to avoid that risk when you can. Just stop immediately. I accidentally pushed the tank way too far here. I still could have got it, but it was far from the smoke and I didn't spot it in time. My health was getting low. Once you see the message and leave the tank, go find some cover in a safe space. Usually up high. Heal. Use the opportunity to gather a little or a lot of stuff. I treat these as break periods where you can take extra time to loot. If not already up high, climb up to a high spot and look around for the parachute or smoke. The pumpkin can bounce far from the smoke, so seeing exactly where it goes when it hits the ground can make it much easier to find. It can be good to use the extra speed of the chicken, knife, fists, or an energy drink to go get the pumpkin. Even better and safer. Travel above the hordes by moving up, on and over everything. If you didn't see exactly where the pumpkin landed, you can sometimes see where it is before hitting the ground. That reduces risk. Top up your health before going into the fog to get a pumpkin. Sometimes it can be hard to see the pumpkin. Like I said, approaching the smoke from high up can let you see the pumpkin before you get to it. If on the ground and you can't see it, move to where the sound gets loud and find it. Usually, grabbing the pumpkin is simple. See it. Approach it. Press F to grab it. In some places, like the cargo containers or in the water, the pumpkin can be hard to see. Even when you can hear it. You can grab it through the inventory menu if it's close enough. The pumpkin sometimes ends up on the tall tower. You can grab it through the ceiling if you can point at its location looking up. Or easier, get it through the inventory menu. Remember that you can always reset the 2-minute timer by quickly tagging the tank. If you want the pumpkin and the precious skins inside it, and you need more time to get it, just do it. Here, my teammates stopped the tank to go get the pumpkin. I somehow just completely forgot about the drop and kept moving it. Even if you don't want the pumpkins, most players do. Always stop moving the tank and give everyone time to go collect it. There's my teammate, probably cursing me.
Sorry, teammate.
Here's another on the tower. This is risky with the fog right there. If someone starts moving the tank, I don't know that I can survive. even if I top up my health. There it is. I knew my one teammate probably wanted it too. So once I was out, I wrote a message about how to get it. I then watched them on the minimap to see if they went to get it, to know if I should wait to move the tank. And there they go towards the tower. More time for me to murder zombies and loot while I wait. If the tank stays still for a long time, zombies can build up. This happens often at pumpkin drop stops. Don't just try to jump back on the tank and go again. You'll get swarmed from all sides. Like this. I have a very reliable method of clearing monsters from the tank and around it. It uses the aggro ability. It works consistently well. First, sneak around to a place on the ground where you can come around a corner and approach the tank in a straight line from a good distance. Kill any zombies that might end up behind you first. Use aggro, then round the corner. With an automatic rifle and, ideally with a very large full clip, start firing and kill everything you see as you move forward. Target those closest first.
Make your tank shiny and clean with Aggro Super Cleaner.
Another example. Make sure you start this process from the ground and not up above. There are often zombies lurking at the walls below you. If they're there, you can get swarmed from behind as you try to move forward. Just like I did in that clip where I jumped down and ran for the tank, got swarmed and died. The zombies all being both in front of you and far away is crucial. It's possible to do this without aggro if there aren't a lot of zombies or if the approach distance is greater. Similar to the aggro clearing. Rifle, large clip, on the ground, long distance, straight line. Very effective. I was planning on advancing to the tank here, but didn't have to. Well, that's all my pumpkin gathering tips. Here is some of the stuff I got from the pumpkin crates. I hope this video can help you get a bunch. Good luck with your zombie murder and your pumpkin collecting. Try to check out my other ZDC tips and guides videos.